Hello my wonderful people, it is your number one gist plug Steph, and you are highly welcome to this space where we don't just gist, we bring you the hottest, juiciest, and most controversial updates in the Nollywood scene back to back. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit that subscribe button right now and become part of this amazing family, because over here we don't miss gist, we break it down, analyze it, and bring it to your screen fresh and hot. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into this matter that is shaking tables right now and setting fans on fire because the energy on this one is truly unmatched. Now my people, rumors have started flying left, right, and center about what really went down recently on a movie set where our very own Nollywood sweetheart Sonia Uche was working. Normally when Sonia is on set, everything about her is calm, professional, and respectful. But this particular shoot took a different turn because of who showed up. And guess what? The person who appeared out of nowhere on Sonia's set was none other than Maurice. Yes, you heard me clearly, Maurice, the same Maurice who fans have been dragging left and right after being spotted going out with Power just a few days ago. According to what fans are saying, Maurice's sudden appearance on Sonia's set was not only unexpected but also unnecessary. Many of Sonia's fans are fuming and have made it clear that they are not happy with him showing up like that. People are already asking questions. Why would Maurice, after being seen in public with Power, stroll confidently into Sonia's space as though nothing happened? Is it that he was looking for attention, or was he intentionally trying to spark drama? From the reports making waves, Sonia handled the situation in the calmest but also the most savage way possible. The moment Maurice walked into that set, instead of acknowledging him or even giving the usual Nollywood colleague friendliness, Sonia completely ignored him. She acted like he wasn't even there, like he was just one of the crew members passing by, and that reaction alone has thrown fans into a frenzy. Imagine being on set, working professionally, only for someone whose name is already buzzing on social media for going out with another actress to show up, and instead of welcoming him, you act like he doesn't exist. That's a bold statement from Sonia without her even opening her mouth. The fans, especially Sonia's die-hard supporters, are interpreting her silence and snub as a powerful move. To them, it simply means Sonia is not here for the games or the unnecessary drama. And let's be real, Sonia has built her brand on elegance, class, and hard work, so allowing herself to get dragged into this whole Maurice Pearl saga is not her style. But at the same time, her ignoring Maurice is loud enough to pass a clear message that she's not about to be played or linked to any messy narrative that fans are trying to cook up. But you know fans, they won't let this kind of thing slide without turning it into a full-blown drama. Already, social media is divided into camps. Some are saying Maurice had no business showing up on Sonia's set in the first place, that he should have stayed away out of respect for Sonia and her fans, especially after the Power outing. These people believe Maurice is stirring up unnecessary controversy by trying to insert himself into Sonia's space when things are still fresh and fans are not even over the buzz of his last public appearance. On the other hand, some fans are defending Maurice, saying maybe it wasn't that deep. They argue that Maurice and Sonia are colleagues in the industry, and it's not unusual for actors to visit each other's sets. To them, Maurice just showed up as a colleague, nothing more. But even within this group, there's still a lot of tension, because the timing of his appearance couldn't have been worse. It was just days after being seen with Pearl, and fans are questioning if Maurice is trying to play two games at once or if this is all part of something bigger that we don't yet know about. The gist even gets hotter because people are now bringing up the fact that Maurice and Sonia have been linked together before by fans who believe their on-screen chemistry goes beyond just acting. Remember how people have always whispered that there's more to Maurice and Sonia than what they show on camera? Now, with Maurice being spotted with Pearl and then popping up on Sonia's set, fans are saying he might be playing with emotions, trying to balance between two women, and in the process, putting Sonia in a very awkward position. Some of Sonia's supporters are even warning her to stay away completely from Maurice. They are saying that Maurice is bringing too much controversy and could end up staining Sonia's brand if she entertains his presence or gives him room to draw her into his triangle with Pearl. You know how fans can be, they protect their favorite celebrity with everything, and right now Sonia's fans are not smiling at all. Many of them believe Sonia deserves better and should not even waste her time giving Maurice any form of attention, and that ignoring him on set was the perfect response. But wait, my people, here's where it gets even more controversial. Some fans are suggesting that Maurice intentionally showed up on that set to provoke a reaction or to prove a point. They say he knew exactly what he was doing, knowing how the media and fans would run with it. Imagine Maurice strolling into that set, fully aware that cameras are everywhere, knowing Sonia will either acknowledge him or ignore him, and either way, it will become news. If this theory is true, then Maurice might just be playing the publicity game, using both Sonia and Paul's names to keep himself trending and relevant in Nollywood gist. But Sonia, being the calm queen that she is, refused to give him that energy. She didn't react, she didn't engage, she didn't smile, she didn't frown, she simply carried on with her shoot as though nothing happened. And that's why people are praising her, because sometimes silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. Now, here's what is really dividing the internet. Should Sonia have at least acknowledged Maurice as a colleague, or was her ignoring him completely justified? One camp says she did the right thing because showing him any form of recognition would have made fans twist it into something else. Another camp says her cold attitude was unnecessary, that at the end of the day they are in the same industry, and Sonia should not allow fans' drama to dictate her professionalism. But then again, can we really blame her? Because if she had smiled or hugged him, trust me, by now blogs would have been screaming, Sonia Uche forgives Maurice, or Sonia welcomes Maurice despite what rumors. So in a way, Sonia played it smart. She didn't give the media or fans any fuel to burn. She simply did her job, and that alone has earned her more respect from her loyal fan base. Meanwhile, Maurice's name continues to be dragged everywhere. Some people are saying he's playing the wrong cards, that if he really respects Sonia, he should have stayed away from her set at least until the Paul drama dies down. Others are saying he's only making things worse for himself by being too visible and too controversial in such a short period of time. But let's be honest, whether you support Sonia's reaction or Maurice's move, one thing is clear, this gist is hot, controversial, and it's not dying down anytime soon. Fans will keep talking, more stories will keep popping up, and trust me, this is just the beginning of what might turn into one of the biggest Nollywood dramas of the year. So my people, what do you think? Was Sonia right to act like Maurice wasn't there, or was it too cold for someone she has worked with before? And do you think Maurice is intentionally stirring drama, or is this just fans blowing things out of proportion as usual? Whatever your opinion is, one thing is for sure, this story is far from over. And before I sign out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now if you haven't already, because here on GistF, we don't let gist pass us by. We bring you the hottest takes, the most controversial updates, and the kind of Nollywood buzz that will keep you glued to your screen. So stay tuned, because this Sonia and Maurice saga